Na, Hali? Hogy itt megy? Hát megy ez elvileg most egyszerre 2 helyen is. Úgyhogy, de igazából azért, mert végeredményben jövő héttől már csak Twitch-en lesz stream. Ennek vannak okai, most ebben nem akarok belemenni, mert csak felesleges. Meg egyébként is lényegtelen. A lényeg az, hogy költözünk ide, át, újra vissza, ami elég hülye hangzik, de a lényeg az, hogy eredetileg is itt streameltem régebben, aztán hát leginkább a közösség miatt átcucoltunk YouTube-ra, de mindegy, most jövünk át újra ide-vissza, úgyhogy most jövő héttől már csak Twitch-en lesznek streamek. Tudom, hogy ez valakinek kényelmetlen, és megszokta a YouTube-ot, de muszáj. Úgyhogy mindegy, nem is akarom tovább húzni a szót. Kezdjük el az első epizódot, aztán meglátjuk, meddig jutunk, mert 8:30-tól már overwatchozni kéne, úgyhogy a mikrofont meg jó lenne, ha nem lökném fel. Úgyhogy kezdjük el. Elméletileg működik a magyar felirat is, ahogy ezt ugye a cím is már sugallja. Remélem mindenhol jó lesz. Még sosem játszottam ezzel, úgyhogy én is nagyon kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mi lesz belőle végül. Új eventet fogod találni? Igen, az is a tervünk, illetve lehet, hogy lesz ranked is, ezt nem ígérem biztosra, mert undorító augusztustalan rangba állunk most, szóval én biztos. Hoppá. Akkor úgy látszik, ezek a foresterekkel leszünk. Én is csak 2200 nem, most akkor én nem mondom, hol vagyok. Azt arra jobb nem gondolni, hogy én most hol vagyok. Kicsit hangosabb beszél, ezt mindjárt lejjebb veszem.
You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Náni. Kicsit lejjebb veszek a hangból, mert nagyon brutálisan nagy. Illetve hangos.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that...
Whoa, ez mi volt?
It's a proper sword.
I'll
have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Fetch him some wine. Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Helyez kapok inni. De rendik.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king
King in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Aye! The North remembers!
Mindig elfelejtem, arról gyorsan kell válaszolni ezekbe a Telltale játékokba. Át sincs időm gondolni.
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you?
Mi
Been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Hát te lehet.
One wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan and house forester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Baszki. Sejtettem, hogy ezen az estén vagyunk. Örökre kísérlet a Red Wedding.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Jó van már.
Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. After he finds out.
Emberünk sejti, hogy itt valami turpisságról van szó. Még ennyi fegyver egy esküvőre, ugyebár?
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Ó, és szól a zene is, baszki.
What's
Elkéstünk.
gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already. What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run!
Aj, baszki.
We need to get back to camp.
Kurva rendvedénk, hihetetlen.
Garen, we have to get back.
Vegyél elő egy kardot, aztán masszál oda nekik. Azt a kurva.
Ready, boys?
No.
Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out!
Ne. Jó, menjél, baszod, menjél. Menjél, mert itt égsz bent a szekér alatt. Gyerünk! Lovak! Srácok, így elvitték. De... ha nem ordibálnál a faszinak, akkor talán életben maradna.
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Ja, ott egy ló alatt.
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Na, passzunk le nekik gyorsan. Hey!
A Steam-es tetszett küldött.
Azt elfelejtettem.
Mindenki csak azt nézi.
Hey! Na.
Not afraid, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Hello, fast. Éj, baszod. Add ide a kardodat, azt megyek egyedül.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand?
No.
You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
És arrébb sasszéztünk az a baszott nagy
We
kor.
love some world affray.
És meg mindjárt megrecsem majd. Hopp, nem. Én idiótán fut az emberünk. Hali, hali. Ó, még intrónk is van. Szarok. De gondolom kicsit rövidebb. Jól, köszi. Jégből vas. Hogy eltaláltál Twitch részt? Hát egyelőre most mind a kettőn megy még, de a stream elején elmondtam, hogy igazából annyira nem akarom kifejteni, tehát az ilyen vissza-visszaállás már régen is ezen a csatornán toltam. De ja, a YouTube mostanában eléggé idióta kezd lenni. Úgyhogy nem akarom megvárni, amíg az én csatornámat is megtalálja magának. Igazából ez így nagy vonalakban minden ok. Hopp, az ott micsoda. Nézd meg a vért.
Blood. Fresh.
Szegény disznó. Itt nincs, nem lehet nézelődni. Szekérben, kaja. Nem. Hát Hát akkor erre megyünk. Akkor ezt a szekeret nézzük meg. Nekem mindegy, csak szekeret nézegessünk.
That's Father's car.
Azt honnan tudod? Biztos megnézte az alvásszámot. Na, ott egy boltom van. Csicska.
Nem küldtek ki az
Come along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Akkor
I'm going to kill
basszuk meg
you.
őket.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
Baszki.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Jó, faszt adom oda. Normális vagy?
Come get it, you bastard!
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You really are a pig farmer.
Jó lesz ez. Ó, szevasz. Na mi van? Keci! Kurva anyádat szúrja combon. Normális vagy?
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you!
Jó van, bazd meg.
Thank you!
Az a baj, hogy túl nagy lelkű vagyok.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this! That much I promise!
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Ó. Hát ezt nem nyertem meg az éves bújócska
I
versenyt.
tried to stop them.
Kizgajáték hangja. Azzal nem tudok mit csinálni. Azt nem én időzítem sajnos. Ez vett szerencsére.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Úgy gondolom az OBS a droppolt frame-ek miatt elkezdte csúsztatni. Volt egy kis megfagyás az előbb és azóta csúszik. Egyre jobban.
De az sajnos nem tudok mit csinálni.
Lassan már 3 másodpercet kb.
Ja, hát elhiszem, de tényleg nem tudok vele mit kezdeni. Az a baj, hogy nincs az OBS-en olyan, hogy megállítod a streamet, de nem állítod le.
Tell him his nephew survived!
Valahogy megszokták a többiek oldani ugyanélkül.
Hát nem tudom, úgyhogy mivel nekem csinált még ilyet, szóval sose kell tudni utána néznem.
Garrett!
Gondolom ez a double stream miatt van amúgy.
It was too late. They were already dead.
nem működik a legjobban.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Mivel nem is egy kiforrott dolog.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Szopó.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save
Hát
your
ez a
leg.
minimum.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Fúj.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ó, baszki. Hallod? Anyádba tegyél ilyen kukacakat? Normális vagy?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Hát mivel nem volt ott?
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd
Ali.
imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Hát akkor nézzünk a körbe. Ali!
The Ironwood Grove.
Ez a srác meg tényleg ilyen kicsit ilyen szegény ember Jamie-je. Kivel kalandozgatunk. De eddig szimpi, úgyhogy...
An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world. You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you. Asher.
Hi, Ali.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Igen, megy mind a kettőre, Oli. Most még.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Jól van, Oli, majd megkapod.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Jó vagy. Foly.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Persze.
I guess.
Normális vagy. Úgy van, jó lesz az még.
This might help.
Sosem lehet tudni.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Nincs már semmi. Nincs. Jól van.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Ez már meg volt. Ütössük még a kardot. Ali.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Ali.
Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Hú, Geszi.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
Kis
I think
művészlélek.
it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Picik. Hellblade-del. Ja, azt végignéztem már. Te Potter, mikor... Úristen, fogalmam sincs. Egyelőre próbálom kiheverni azt a traumát, amit a 4 okozott, úgyhogy majd ha azon túl lendültem, a 4-et már biztos, hogy soha nem fogom befejezni, akkor elkezdem majd az 5-öt. A 4-en én soha többet nem akarok foglalkozni.
Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
Ali.
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
Hoppá.
Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Ali.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Hát ezt gondolom most meg kéne
I'm
nyugtatnia.
sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the
Nem,
last
a 4-es soha többet nem. Látni nem akarom többet, ez borzasztó, tényleg rémálmokat okozott, hogy...
Was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Micsoda, 4 volt a legjobb az első? Nem, a 4 volt a legrosszabb.
Your family.
Ez Minecraft. Ali. Faszább.
Now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Jaj, Ramsay, bazd meg. Te kell lesz még ebben a sztoriba.
You understand what this means? You killed a Bolton and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Hát, megbüntetem én.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
Not now. When?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ali.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Ali.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
Nem
We
áll.
have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
King's Landing.
You're
No.
sending him to the
Nem
wall.
akarok a falra menni,
The
bazd
boy's
meg.
done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
Fogalmam
There'd be
sincs, nem
nothing
szoktam
we could do
OBS-sel
to
felvenni.
To
De
stay would
valószínűleg
bring destruction upon us
másra van
all.
váltva.
I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult
Keep.
to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Azért a kijelzőgép és a felbontás nem ugyanarra van beállítva lehet.
You can have my horse,
Köszi.
and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Ja, jók ezek a Telltale játékok. Mindig szeretem őket.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay. But Lord Forrester would be proud.
Hát, hogyha elküldenek minket a falra, akkor valószínűleg találkozunk Johnnal.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason.
Ja, a Walking Dead is jó. A harmadik évaddal még nem játszottam, de mi késik.
Made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Alice, Japanox.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at
Nekem nem kell, én nem felveszek,
én...
Nekem élőben, tehát nem veszi fel. Meg be van állítva az OBS, csak ez a két helyre streamelés egyszerre, valószínűleg ez most.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Ilyen rákos kicsit.
You represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Baszki.
We will see each other again.
Na, a csetet figyeld, Viki. Mikor beszélgetés van. Akkor lovagoljunk el a napnyugtába.
Garrett, wait!
Mi van, Csajci? Úristen, kapunk egy medált. De rendi vagy.
Be safe.
Hát úgy látszik, megyünk a falra tényleg.
Ethan?
Akkor még egy fel volt. Hát amúgy igen. Szerintem megint kis fiatal ez az Ethan, Jézusom, és...
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Most ő lesz itt a...
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay.
13-14 ez a gyerek? Azt ő fog itt vezetni az egész házat.
It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Na, nem hiszem, hogy meg fog.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Nem ismerős a Mira.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you're
Hát igen.
Who said they're worried about me?
Nagy kópia az a Ramsey gyerek.
Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Jó, hát ha menni kell, akkor menni kell most. Beszélni kell ezzel a faszarccal. De ja. Sok jót nem
They showed
sejtek.
up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Milyen kis csicska fejed van.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and
Ja, gondolom. Vidd majd a kezed.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his
Tudtam, hogy
heart
csicska vagy.
myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I
Hát
don't
nem
want
ezen a
please.
helyen, hülye gyerek. Állja már le.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not
Azt majd én eldöntöm ügyre.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Úristen, a másik becsarcú.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer.
Hát akkor az neked ciki, hülye
How do
gyerek.
you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied
Csá,
me.
lófaszra nem volt jogod, hülye gyerek. Álljon már le. Kurva idegesítő vagy.
Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Ja, hozzad ide, bazd meg.
Is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Get wrecked, hülye gyerek.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Oh.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Mondjuk azt tetszik egyébként, hogy több helyen játszódik, több szálon fut, és több karakterrel vagyunk egyszerre.
Ethan made this for me.
Ja, 8 az Ethan gyerek is.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city.
Bukó az a levél.
I do wish you and Mother could come.
Ali?
Although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Jaj, Marjorie-t úgy bírtam.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Ez.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstreet.
Igen, nézem.
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Erre van még valami? Van hát. Ali!
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Hát valószínűleg nem. Na, mi van a levélben?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Hát jó. Akkor kérjük meg Marjorie-t. Ó, megyek már.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Szenes gyerek.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Lehet, hogy
I hope you're
később.
not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Jó éjszakát, ami fényes nappal van. Miről beszélsz? Hey, hello.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Pont Cersei hiányzott még innen. Meg a hülyeségei. Gondolkoztam a player-en, nem. Ez biztos, hogy nem lesz. Ez nekem nagyon nem jön át. Ez valahogy abszolút távol esik attól, amivel én játszani szeretek. Meg ugye egyébként a stílus is.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Jó, Cersei még hallja. Én is felejtettem, hogy itt még meg volt neki. Jó. Hadd kapja meg, amit akar.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Igen, Tyrion, én is bírom.
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers.
Azt már beértem teljesen.
I see. And yet,
napra kész vagyok vele.
For centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening.
Csak választásom.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Cersei meg az idióta kereszt kérdései.
Almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out.
Tyrion meg mindig kurva rendes.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Ali.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Tyrionba meg lehet
I'll
bízni.
consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Nekem fura ez a csaj.
So
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
Nem éri meg.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over.
Annak mindannyian.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Hát jó, kockáztassunk.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah.
Nem bízok abban a csajban. Nagyon fura.
It's about my family.
De muszáj kockáztatnunk.
I trust her.
Hát jó, maradjon, ha Marjorie megbízik benne.
Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Ali.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ali. Na, visszaérünk. Emberünk, szegény ember Jaime Lannisteréhez. Ali! Na, ütjük a lovat. Passza.
7 elves.
Na, boltanak.
Let's play.
Jaj, Ramsay.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a
Hát, ez is idióták.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh.
Alright, Ramsay, I'm on it.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Futsz, az csak rosszabb. Egyből lenyilaznak a gecibe. Így meg talán nem veszi észre.
Never mind.
Igen.
We've wasted enough time already.
Csak Ramsay. És ott hagyták ezt a szerencsétlent. Ki az? Tutira él még. Nem. Azt a kurva. Hát azt tudtuk, hogy Ramsay nem szarral gurigázik.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Kik közül választhatok?
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Ja, hát őt biztos nem.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
A izének a nagybátyja. Emberünkét. Ami, nem tudom.
Miss.
No.
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We all fucking know it!
Chill.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing.
Eric?
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Hát ne rugdossál, de már.
You'll address him as Lord.
Formális vagy.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Hát azt nagyon ajánlom, hogy megérje ez nekem.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Hát én már tudom, kit választok. Őt biztos, hogy nem. Nincs vele baj, de sokkal szimpibb. Olyan emberibb. Hát most mit csináljak, Ali? Sírjak. Duncan, azaz. Nem kell elfelejtem, hogy hívják.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Van, kérdezzük a másikat is. Legyen már durci belőle.
Swords up! You can't lift them, yeah? Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Ez kicsoda.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Oh.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother,
Asher.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course. I've already spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But
Vajon ki lehet zsiválni egyes?
My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
Ki beszabadult a csetre?
So bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Mindenki engem akar? Túl nagy ez a felelősség.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart and everyone
Én is
trusts his
rágondoltam.
judgment. So Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Na, akkor adjuk neki oda azt a piszpaszt.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitetails cut us off and wait us out, it'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yep.
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
No. Hát ne is spoilerezz, mert az végtelen nagy bunkóság lenne. Tekintve, hogy ezzel még nem játszottam.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Hát.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle?
Na pontosan ezért lett ő.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Hogy megemberelte magát a kisgyerek? 10 perce még ott bújócskáltott az erdőben, most meg kis tanácsot adott.
We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Fasz akarja felidegesíteni Ramsayt egyébként.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Roy.
Yes, Dark.
Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Igen, most már
Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Jól van, hozzátok a tesót.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Na, viszont elmúlt 8 óra, úgyhogy holnap innen fogjuk folytatni, ha már nem fejezem be az első epizódot, mert nagyjából fél óra múlva Overwatch-sal fogok visszajönni, mivel ha minden igaz, elkezdődött a idei Halloween event, és azt mindenképp ki akarom próbálni, úgyhogy az első epizódot majd holnap befejezzük, és elkezdjük a másodikat is. Szerintem olyan sok már nincs belőle vissza, viszont nem hiszem, hogy fél órán belül befejezném. Úgyhogy nem sokára folytatjuk, nagyon messzire nem menjetek. Akkor fél óra múlva folytatjuk. Addig is, sziasztok!